In this video, I'm going to go over 2 methods of farming XP for endgame if you want to get up to level 50 or get your specialization skill up. Some of these you guys may know. One of them is going to be very optimized and it's just going to be really good. And then the next one's going to be super fun and in my opinion is one of the best events in the game just because the enemies that you fight are so diverse and they're absolutely insane. Like the end boss is insane for these events. Let's get into our first one, the optimized way of farming. So one good method is going to bounty boards and specifically grabbing the vial bounties. These ones are very easy to complete and this will give you the most XP as well as the highest chance of getting legendary loot to drop from them as well as iridium and cash. So highly recommend doing that. So we're going to go do one of these bounties now. Let's go. As you can see, you get a ton of XP. That guy gave me 16,000 on completion. Then on top of all that, you then do also get your reward. And it gives you a chance to get higher level drop. So that is one way you can do it. And what you could do is you could either just fast travel to different safe houses around the specific area that you want to farm. You can do this anywhere. I'd like doing it in Carcadia Burn just because of the enemy type. That's one thing I would keep in mind based off of your build and what kind of elemental damage you do and damage you do overall. I would pick a zone that your build would excel in. For me, I like going up against creepers and threshers. So what you could do is just keep rotating to different safe houses around the zone. And once you're done, you can just save, quit, reload. So that's what we're going to do now. I'm going to quit to main menu. I'm going to reload in. Sometimes you won't see any vial bounties. The collect and the acquire, I recommend you not doing. So what you could do is just quit to main menu. You're going to reload the instance and it's going to cycle new bounties for you. Sometimes you can get lucky and you can get multiple vial bounties in one go. And if that's the case, you're going to be just boosted with your XP. So it's all about chance as well. As you can see, look, I got 2. This is great. We'll accept both of these. See how close these are. Oh my gosh, one is literally right here. Let's go to it. Am I going the wrong way? I am. Boom, look at that. That was fast. Let's go find the next one. Next one's super close too. Just shoot on over there. It's only 300 meters away. Okay, there he is. I've had times where the bounty does not want to spawn. As you guys can see, I killed a bunch of guys. The guy is not here. One way to fix that, you can either abandon the contract and just grab a new one, reload. You can also load into a new zone. So if you load into a different territory on the map and then go back in, that's the only way to refresh that zone. You can't refresh a zone by going from safe house to safe house. It has to be a safe house in a completely different territory. As you guys can see, I went to Fade Fields. The next method, now this one's not going to be as lucrative as the first one, but in my opinion, this is one of, if not the funnest activity in Borderlands 4. Now, the reason being is you go up against a ton of guys, including a boss at the end. And keep in mind, when you do certain events, if you kill enough guys, vials can spawn as well as beefed up standard enemies that will give you higher drop chances as well as higher XP. So even base guys can give you a boost to your XP as well as drop chance. And then at the end of the event, a boss will spawn. Now, why do I think these are great? They're way more fun in my opinion. They take a little bit longer. They're chaotic. There's a lot of enemies on screen. And then the bosses at the end are so diverse, so insane. Like, look at this guy right here. This is a guy that I've been wanting to find since the first trailers of the title. We did see Amon jump into the air and just go head to head with this thing. And I finally found it. As you guys can see, there's a ton of enemies up top. You kill all the enemies and then you kill the boss itself, and it'll keep spawning enemies, so you can just sit here and farm away. You can do it in co-op, you can do it, you know, whatever way you like. In my opinion, this is one of the most fun activities in the title. I love doing these, super fun, and go take them out. These are ripper drill sites. The enemy diversity, the boss diversity that they have is just absolutely fun. And be sure you go to your rewards tab and you open up your loot chest because it does give you a chance to get even more loot. You could also use Moxie's big encore for the week. That is another possibility of you getting massive XP for finishing the boss as well as having their dedicated loot pool for the week specifically. So there's a few methods you can do. Overall, bounties, vial bounties are the easiest in my opinion. If this video was at all insightful or helpful, please drop a like on it. It's the best way to help me and the channel grow. And as always, stay happy, stay hyped. Good luck looting.